FD3 MUSIC CLUB. What up, Music Club? Grand Rising, peace and blessings, and early Shabbat Shalom. Yeah, it's early because it's still early. But hey, we're here to do this now, so early Shabbat Shalom. That means when Shabbat comes, you take my warm greeting to heart for yourself. And if you feel that good vibe, pass it on to somebody else. Know what I mean? Or so congratulations on having made it to another one. Salute. How was it, sir? How was your week? You know, because scripture tells us go from glory to glory and to speak of the good things that Yahweh has done in our lives, not only to remind ourselves, but to encourage one another as well, to continue to live in that uprightness and enjoy and the goodness and to remember Him through the goodness that we experience. So, how was your week? Got any good highlights? Any good contemplative things to talk about or to think about? To build on, perhaps? Well, give it some thought. Hey, thinking about that stuff is better than thinking about anything else, right? Me? My week was fantastic. The only thing, and most of the times I don't talk about something that's negative, but this negative is so big that I can't help but to consider it in all that I do. And that is my not being able to move forward with my baby. That's frustrating to no end. But back to the positivity. I had a very good week. One of the highlights of my week was one day this week, well, last week. Well, we were still in the same week. Okay, so one day this week I went out to dinner and there was a little fella. I don't know, he had to be about maybe 5 or 6 years old. And he was up doing this little dance. I don't know, I call it a penguin dance. I don't know what he called it because I didn't ask him. Nonetheless, though, I had an opportunity and I took that opportunity to dance with him. And it was fun. Big kid and little kid in the middle of the floor doing something that looked like maybe a penguin walking or a duck walking or something or another. No music, just spur of the moment. Nothing but pure joy in that moment. And that's what it was. So that's one of my big highlights for the week. There were other things as well, but I'll stick with that one because that was like probably the most fun. Yeah, his mom had to tell him, come on back over here, because he wanted to dance some more after I went and sat down. He wanted to talk and everything, which is cool, man. It was really cool, really cool. So other than that, of course, there's always the continued prayer and being grateful. Always makes the body feel good, makes the soul feel good. I was going to shower today, and I thought that would make me feel wonderful. However, the place that I went to go shower says the shower is down, as in out of order, as in no shower for me. No biggie though. That's what they got. Sinks and soap and all that kind of stuff. Well, I want to take a moment to wish you a happy Sabbath again. So, Shabbat Shalom. Hope you have a wonderful day. Remember the goodness of Yah that is inside you. Yeah, yeah. And I guess was that why I had to say that because I had to explain to somebody, not for the first time in life, that okay, well, it was a question, you know, before a meal was prepared or served, that was asked that everybody join in and bow their heads and allow somebody to speak words of prayer. And, me being me, I just kept my headphones on to stay in my lane. So the guy asked me, he said, "Hey, don't you want to join in prayer?" No, no, sir, thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm good. Well, somebody else heard it and wanted to know. So I let them know. Every man must worship under his own vine and fig tree. That's what the first thing I said. The second thing I said was, when you pray, do not pray out loud on the corners as the nations do, but pray on the inside to Yahweh where he can hear you. I'm not sure if the correlation was made, but that was my response. All that to say, I'm not for all that letting people pray over me in the names of this, that, and the third. I don't need nobody to pray over me. Yahweh is inside me. You know what I mean? I talk to Yah myself. And I don't care if it's for a meal, I don't care if it's for a wedding, whatever. But enough of the rants and raves. Babe, if you're listening, I'm ready. Let's rock and roll. You say you don't know how I feel. I don't know why not. I speak very plainly, very clearly, and I just state it over and over and over again how I feel, where I'm at. Ain't nothing changed. You want something to change? I don't think so. I don't want it to change because it can only be opposite. So stop asking me the same old thing. It's not going to change. So what's happening? All right. Music Club, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Sabbath. Have some fun. It's kind of chilly where I'm at, so I wouldn't recommend, well, I guess I would recommend going out if you don't usually go out. And if you're cool with the chill weather, have fun. If not, find other ways to have fun. I'm not out there now, obviously. I found an alternative to hanging out in the cold. So I'm going to continue on with my day and be contemplative and thankful. And I encourage you to do the same. We love you at the FD3 MUSIC CLUB, and as always, Yahweh, your Elohim loves you most, and me, yeah, I love you, my Kimmy Poo. Peace, one love. I'm the and have a wonderful day. FD3 MUSIC CLUB. Get off my device.